inspires you and moves you through your life. So other types of mystical experiences are God consciousness, God realization, mystical consciousness, sacred experience. There are all kinds of ways of referring to it. The transcendental experience, the transpersonal experience, depending on where you're from, what your belief system is. But the interesting thing is that all belief systems, all religions, all types of people have this kind of experience which has basically a commonality. That commonality is the sense of oneness. Each major religion, each minor religion has its mystical branch, if you will, that may not have much to do with the basic tenets of the religion, but tend to add a different perspective. There was and is, and people talk about this, a mystical Jesus for Christians. Because there was he was considered to be a prophet, and prophets have mystical visions, and as he himself said, prophets are rarely understood in their time. So the mystical Christ is an interesting thing to explore, and since we are coming up on Easter very soon, maybe we'll do a show about the mystical Jesus. I mean, there's certainly a lot of supernatural events around the story of Jesus, but I'm talking more about what he saw and what he spoke about. So I think that's what I'll do. We'll do a segment on mysticism, particularly as it pertains to Jesus. And I think that will fit in perfectly with Easter coming up. Whether or not you celebrate it, certainly it's a time when the merits of Jesus and his teachings and even sometimes Christianity itself are debated and talked about. So probably a good idea for us to get into that as well. So I think that's what we'll do. So in the meantime, if you have anything you'd like to share about mystical experiences or questions about mystical experiences, I know I mentioned I would share my mystical experience, but I think it will have to wait until next week because we're running short on time. But please do come to Facebook. Also reach me by email at harry.wilkinson10@gmail.com. Look forward to hearing from you.